Okay, so a lovely Friday evening, still in the Made in Ghana month here at ETV Ghana. My name is Foster Romanus. I'm going to be with you from now till 10 p.m. tonight. Let's talk about film in Ghana. Let's talk about Made in Ghana film. Let's talk about everything film. Let's talk about the 48-hour movie project. Fresh in town, first time in Ghana. Brought to you by an associate professor, assistant professor from CCAD in the United States of America, and also America, I'm slurring, I'm saying the United States of America, United States of America, and also a filmmaker, a friend, and a colleague as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, my guest is Mr. Kingsely Nyarko, and WhatsApp, you can send me 0202222205 for any question you want to ask about the 48-hour movie project, or anything about the film industry you want to know. My guest is here to do justice to that one. So, Mr. Kingsely Nyarko, how are you? I never thought in my life that I'll be interviewing you for anything. Like, I never thought for any reason. Like, for what reason? Interviewing you.
But you could have interviewed me as Doc.
So, those of you who've seen the stage play, the #1 stage play in Ghana, the Legon comedy, popularly known as the Legon comedy. This is the guy who said, "My name is Doc, D-O-C, Doc." Can I say the D for?
Oh, D for, say we are allowed to.
Oh, feel free.
D for Dick, Sin. O for orgasm, C for condom.
No protection.
No pregnancy. You are safe. No pregnancy.
So this is is it a Kimbo, or you are dressed like a what?
Like a what?
The long say you are dressed like a...
Oh, an Eskimo.
Yes, today he is a filmmaker and an assistant professor. Charlie, follow your passion. Let your passion lead you. You're welcome. So now I'm addressing you as an assistant professor. And
God day.
What happened to you?
Oh, a little, injury.
Is that an accident?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
It's an accident. Oh, sorry about that.
More information will come on that, but we want to push the 48.
Oh, I know, but I mean, you are not well, so I'm surprised that the last time I spoke to you, you were okay.
I was. It's just unfortunate, an unfortunate situation, but like I said, more information is going to come on that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, let's go straight to the 48-hour film project, which you are the organizer or spearheading. Tell us briefly about that and what it entails.
Okay. So basically, the 48-hour film project is a film initiative that we decided to bring down here to Ghana. It's been all over the world for about 20 years now. Okay. So this is their 20th anniversary, and this is our first year in Ghana. The idea behind, as the name goes, 48-hour film project. Filmmakers, film lovers, amateurs, professionals have 48 hours to produce a short film between 4 to 7 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So once their films are produced locally, we award the films, various categories, and then what we are looking out for is the best film, the overall best film. The overall best film will go against the world competition. That is world best film.
From all of that.
Exactly. So it's happening in Canada, South Africa, the US, all over the world. It's about 135 different cities participating. So they go for the global competition, which we are fortunate to participate this year. The global competition is going to be in Washington, D.C. Sometime in March.
Next year.
So all we need to know is our winning team from Ghana who is going to represent Ghana.
So they are going to go to Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.
Sharp. Coming back you. So you had the opportunity to not bring it to Ghana, right?
Right.
So why Ghana?
Well, I'm Ghanaian, so we started from here, you see, no matter how far you go, you look back. Now, you know, uni baby of inti. I actually participated in it in the US.
Okay.
And I realized a very good initiative. We shot a feature film in Ohio with David Donto.
Okay.
And then before that, I was talking to some of the industry players as in relation to how filmmaking is, you know, doing here in Ghana, because they seem like, you know, it's really on a low. Things are not really active. I spoke to Uncle David, and he also mentioned, you know, he expressed the same thing. A couple of people, and they were like, it would be good for us to get something in that, you know, field to push it.
Okay.
So when I participated in this, I thought of it as it's a good thing, because mostly when people have assignments or deadlines to produce things, they stay active.
Yeah.
You know, they are forced to do it. So this is one thing that, you know, at the end of the day, they have just a weekend to produce a short film, and it's done.
Just the weekend.
Just the weekend, 48 hours, and it's done.
So they have to, are they getting the script themselves, or you are providing the script?
So they are getting themselves. Everything, they have the creative freedom. So they decide everything, they write their own script. In order to be sure that they are working within the 48 hours, we give them elements. So the kickoff was at Moving Pick on September 10th.
Okay.
At Moving Pick. We did a kickoff, and the kickoff, we gave the filmmakers a prop, a line of dialogue, a character that is supposed to be in the film.
Okay.
And then they selected at random a genre. So the genre, they didn't even know what genre they are going to produce. So then they started their scripting Friday night, Saturday filming, editing, Sunday night submitting their films.
Wow.
It's an adrenaline sport.
This is, I can imagine. Writing a script on Friday, shooting on Saturday, editing and submitting on Sunday. You're done.
You're done. And you have a product that can go as far as to the Cannes Film Festival, which is the most prestigious film festival in the world.
Yeah.
You know, the premier film festival.
Wow. So, when is the main event, or when is it? When are you finally awarding the winner?
So as we speak now, like I said, we did the kickoff. The filmmakers did really well. They've done their films. We had 5 teams.
Okay.
They all submitted their films.
Wow.
And the judges looked at it. I think on Wednesday they looked at it. They were really impressed, according to the feedback that I got from the judges. They were really impressed what the filmmakers did. So on Saturday, that is tomorrow evening, we have the premiering and then the awards for the films that they produced.
Oh, okay.
So everything is within, you know, a short period of time, and then they go to the global competition.
So that's so tomorrow you'll be awarding the winner.
Yes.
And then that person gets to participate at the global.
At the global.
Okay. Okay. So who are the judges?
The judges, we had David Donto, who was one of who is an official judge for this competition. He's also been a staunch patron, to say, behind us. You actually interviewed him.
Yeah.
And he mentioned it briefly. He mentioned it briefly. So he's been of a good support. So we have David Donto, we have Lauren Addy. Now she's Lauren Abdelai.
Okay.
She is a fantastic editor. She worked with most of the industry players.
Okay.
She was looking more of the production and then the post-production aspect of the films. And then we have Nanaya Sewa Sapon. She is a media marketing, person who also focuses more on the marketing of the films. They're looking at which film is marketable if it goes out to the global competition. So in as much as we are selecting the best film, we are also looking at which film can compete against the world, films.
So you are not just looking at just the media part, you are looking at its marketability.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. So everything is happening tomorrow. What time?
Everything is happening tomorrow at the National Theatre of Ghana. we have our red carpet starting at 6 p.m. and then 7 p.m. we kick off the event. Basically, what we are going to do is watch the films. We have the filmmakers, talk to us. As audience, we will also get the opportunity to interact with the filmmakers, and the judges will be there. They will pass the judgment as to who won what and then whose film is the best overall film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it ending just on Saturday?
It's ending on Saturday. In Ghana, everything that we've done is ending on Saturday.
Okay.
But the journey continues.
Okay.
Because once it ends on Saturday, now we know our best film. We're taking the best film to the global competition. So you still be hearing things about, let's say they make it to the global competition and then their film is to win overall best world film or second or third or whatever, and they're going to Cannes, so you still be hearing about,
Okay.
So we'll try as much as possible to put all those aspects out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then what happens then to the 48-hour project after tomorrow?
Thank you. So for the 48-hour film project is an annual event.
Okay.
So every year we get to start all over. So we have to do the kickoff again. We have to open registrations. Filmmakers will register.
Okay.
We do the kickoff again. We have the films again, and then they go to the globe. So it's an annual event. It's happening every year.
So if it's an annual event, at what point of the year does it start? When do you call for entries?
Thank you so much. So this year we started it in April. It was more like January because we were planning, doing things, and then we opened the registrations actually June. June 1st, we opened the registrations for people to start registering. We got quite a number of people who registered, but due to some reasons and then the financial aspect of it, because it's not free. Due to the caliber of the project, it's not free. So some of them couldn't also meet the financial side as well as other commitments, so they had to drop out. And then once the registration goes all the way to September 10th, which is the kickoff day. Okay. So even at the kickoff event at Moving Pick, we had someone who came in, he wanted to register. Okay. He was ready to do it right there and there, but his team members were not, cooperating. His members were not cooperating, so he was like, he can't do it alone.
He needed a team.
Yeah, he needed a team to do it.
Okay, so if you're out there and you're watching, just get to know that, it's not all lost because probably you are interested or you just got interested, but then it means that just put yourself together, get your things ready for next year.
Yeah. We're
going to have the filmmakers or the participants also pass through. We asked them a few things, how the experience was, because it's difficult to make a movie in 48 minutes, 48 hours. Like script alone, editing the script and finalizing the script alone, casting and actually filming as well, going on set. Oh my God. So we'll have them here in the studio and then we'll ask them one or two or three. But I want to ask you about the reception.
Right.
When you came out there, how was the reception from your people at home here in Ghana?
It's been really good. People who see the vision in it, they see that it's something really good that is going to help their career. In terms of the filmmakers, in terms of people who wanted to support the cause as well. They look at it as this is a great initiative. So, though it's been very slow, it was very good in terms of how people received it. And I believe that as we go on, it's even going to get that, more ears, more eyes, more, joy to it. Because it's a fun process. So
it is. So let me also put it out there. Global Media Alliance, BC, ETV Ghana. We've also seen the light in there, and that's why we are also, when we see the light, we know the light because we are electricians. So.
And I must say thank you so much for this opportunity.
You're welcome. Stop it.
And all that. And we really appreciate it.
Stop it.
We look forward to pushing it even further.
We are hoping that next year will be even bigger and better. And I'm glad you are saying that the interest, because people are saying that the industry, the movie thing has fallen.
Right.
And so I was thinking probably the interest has been, is lost or is gone. But then, like you were saying, it tells that there is an interest.
Yeah,
People are still interested in our movies.
Mm-hmm.
But then that said, quickly, before we go on a quick commercial break and bring the contestants, what do you make of the moving industry here in Ghana?
Movie industry in Ghana is
Now talk as a filmmaker.
Okay.
Not as a Ghanaian.
Right.
Yeah. Talk as a filmmaker.
You want to put me on the spot?
Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot. Not as a Ghanaian. Talk as a filmmaker.
I follow the film, the film industry here
As
in
an
Ghana.
assistant professor,
As an assistant
filmmaker.
professor, yes, I do follow it.
Chizzy.
No, in terms of content, in terms of what we are creating, it's really good.
Okay.
The content is something that even the global world is craving for. Hence the reason why I even thought of bringing this to even get the content out there more.
Okay.
In terms of how it's done, I think that's where the problem is.
Okay.
The reason why a lot of filmmakers up and coming, and let's say some professionals, produce their films and it doesn't go as far as some other industries in the world go, is because they don't take into consideration certain things, like the pre-production aspect of things. Okay, when you're doing pre-production, one of the training that this 48 project gave the filmmakers, you have to produce all your paperwork, so that when your film gets to a bigger platform and it's up for distribution, it can go.
Okay.
If you are not fortunate, your film gets to a bigger platform and then it doesn't have the basic underlying documents, your location contract, your cast and crew deal memos, all those things. If your film doesn't have those things, it doesn't go. A distributor won't pick it up.
Cast and crew memo.
Deal memo, your contract. They all have to sign contracts. Everybody has to sign contract. Your location that you filmed, they have to sign contract, so that when it goes that far and there's any lawsuit or anything, you are covered. But we don't do that. A lot of filmmakers don't do that. And you can ask the filmmakers.
Myself,
you
just get there. Go back, just saying, this is your money.
Yeah, I've been a victim. I have films on my hard drive that didn't go anywhere. Okay, in order to be able to put it into film festivals in Pono, I need to make sure I have all those things available. I need to make sure I have a trailer, I have I have those things, so that I can put it out there. When a film festival selects it, I go, distributors are there, it can go further.
Wow.
Okay, there are a lot of industry players here in Ghana who have been to Cannes Film Festival. I've been there, I've met some of them, but they are trying to push their work, it's not going. Why? Because of the approach that we're using here. We don't take our time. Look at how Hollywood takes time to produce.
Yeah, I mean,
you have to cross all your T's and dot all your I's. That is the problem.
So
the distribution channel is also a problem for us.
Okay.
Distribution is, and I know, it's up in the air. We are all talking about it. Recently, the National Film Authority launched. They had a launching thing, and it also came up.
Okay.
And fortunately for us, with this 48, there's an already channel.
Okay, so there's a channel for distribution.
There's a channel, which is produce the film, is done. We have the winner. It goes to the global world competition. From there, if it's best, it goes into Cannes. Cannes, their distributors and all that can pick it up.
Okay, so it might not necessarily mean that your film will win.
Right.
But it can be selected for distribution.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So at the world level, they have the overall best film, and then about 12 or 15 films are selected. So they look at it and look at what. That's why we also thought of getting someone who will look at the marketing aspect of it. They look at what films they have to put in the Cannes Film Festival short film corner.
Wow. So I mean, before we go on a quick commercial break, apart from all that, the memoirs and then the paperwork and the distribution. In terms of the work itself,
The work
output,
itself. Right.
does it have that international standard? Does it that texture, that rich?
Right.
You know, do we have it here?
Right. Oh yes.
We do.
Oh, we do.
We do.
We do. It's a matter of the aesthetic. Okay, we have to pay attention here. A lot of filmmakers pay attention to the story.
Yeah.
And then forgetting all the other elements that make up the film, that makes the film rich. Okay, the film aesthetics and all, they forget a lot of them and focus on just the story. They point the camera here, yeah, is going, Kofi comes down, and that's it. But forget about how to make it very cinematic.
Yes.
Okay, so we have that. Some of the within the 48 hours, you'll be surprised some of the films that these guys do.
I can't wait to watch it
yeah.
tomorrow, though. I mean,
yeah. So just think about
right?
it. If it's 48 hours and they've been able to do that, if we give them a bigger opportunity, what can they do?
Wow.
You know, so we have it. And usually people talk about the equipment. I always say now, yeah, equipment counts. You know, Beast of No Nation was shot here in Ghana. They obviously they did not use Canon to shoot it. Okay, they used high-end cinema cameras, which some of our filmmakers do not have. But what we have, can we make use of it for it to go wild? Yeah, we can.
Yes, we can.
Yes,
Going for a quick commercial break. And after the break, I'll have some of the participants here. Let's ask them how the experience was shooting, writing, and editing and submitting a film in 48 hours. Ooh, I can't. No, I can't. I can, but I just can't.
My friend, you are a filmmaker. Put it out there. He is, or a filmmaker.
I'll be right back. It is the show that takes you so closer to your superstar. Today we are talking about the 48-hour film project, which is actually, let's say, ending, or the crowning is tomorrow. We get to know whose film will be selected to go compete at the global event in Washington, D.C. Obiara dream, Washington, D.C. I was born there though, so I mean, yeah. So I have two of the participants here. You remember you can send a WhatsApp to 02022222054. Ask about anything you want to know about the 48-hour film project. So I have Mr. Kofi. The other name is, I remember Jumo, but then that's Newton. Mr. Yes. Kofi Newton, then Gracious Governor Jumo. How can I forget Gracious? Yeah. So I have Gracious Governor Jumo and Kofi Newton. They are participants of the 48-hour project. So let's ask them how it was, you know, how tough, how easy it was. Kofi, I was asking you before we came. Yeah, so just tell us, how was it?
Man, it was tough. Barely made it to the deadline, but we made it. The day after the kickoff, we just started planning that night, had a couple of drinks, and then in the morning, that's when it became a real rush.
Yeah.
The day of shooting. And we wrapped everything up Sunday, and we edited the film. We got it out there. We was just hoping and praying that we got everything right. We got everything in.
Oh, okay. So your script was written on Friday, or it took you some time into Saturday?
It was written. It was being written on Friday, but then we completed it on Saturday, and that's when I brought it to the team. But we kind of had a few scripts, so some people, most people thought we were on the first script, and I was on the final script that I dropped.
Okay.
So even on set, it was tough because people wanted to shoot this, and I wanted to shoot that, and I just had to cooperate. We just all had to come together and cooperate with each other.
Okay.
And in the edit, it all made sense.
Wow. Gracious, I'll be there by the grace of God. How was it?
Everything was very good. I would say it was good because it was something I always wanted to be part of.
Oh wow!
Because the moment I saw the trailer, like the advertisement about the whole 48-hour film thing, I was like, wow.
can do this.
This is a nice opportunity.
Mm.
With the beginning, it was not easy.
Mm.
It was
At what point did it become easy? So I was in the beginning.
In the beginning, it was not easy.
Okay.
At the end, it was not
It
easy.
wasn't easy
at
at all.
it was not easy.
It wasn't easy at all. Have you been in such a situation before, producing a movie within such a short period of time?
No.
None of you have been. So you always have the luxury of producing in a long while, and this 48 hours has actually taught you that.
Yeah. And then another thing was that because most people didn't really know about the 48-hour film, gathering people to involve themselves inside was not easy.
Okay.
It was not easy because some people, like we thought, like they'll be the first people to arrive, and then they ended up not showing up.
Ghana, 8:39, 9:30, 10, 11, that thing somewhere.
Yeah, but because we knew how the whole thing was, like we thought of it, so we knew that we have to make rooms for such things. So we tried our best.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what one thing have you learned that you didn't know, before this project?
Okay, one thing I learned is that you should know how to handle every situation, no matter how bad it is. If you know your focus, you know where you are going. You shouldn't let some minor stuff distract the major stuff. Yeah, that's one thing I learned.
And then you had issues, pa.
No,
You didn't talk.
Not easy.
Wow, Kofi. What new thing have you? Okay, Newton.
I learned about time.
Time.
You have to start early and finish on time, but unfortunately that didn't happen.
Okay.
At the end of our edits, I think it was Sunday. It was 5:30, and I started to edit. I finished editing at 7:22, so it was like 8 minutes before the deadline. So the hardest part was getting through the registration at the end. It was 4 steps, and I was just clicking everything. I was pressing all the buttons. I was right. I wrote the correct title, and I wrote the right themes and stuff. But then I was just literally clicking everything. There was little buttons that you had to save and just to get through it all. And I think it was like 7:28, 7:29. That's when we like wrapped up. We got the wrapped up. We got the wrapped up receipts, and we was able to get it in. But then I just wish I had more time. I wish I had 5 hours before the deadline.
Yeah. Wow. So what are the expectations? I mean, I know you ain't thinking you will win, but what are the expectations?
Well, for me personally, the truth is the competition is for the one who win. But for me personally, I was not really thinking about like winning. I just wanted to participate.
Okay, it was experience for you.
Yeah, I just wanted to participate because I've worked with a couple of people. Yeah, but I've not really worked like
on your own.
Like everything depends on me, So this was a good experience for me.
Wow.
And then no matter the outcome, I'll embrace it. Like I'm good to go.
Wow. Mr. Coffee.
Yes.
What's the expectation?
My expectations is for like the audience to enjoy themselves and kind of laugh at our drama-filled film, and for all of the filmmakers who participated to all come together and possibly work on something bigger.
Something bigger. What genre was yours about?
It was drama on the road.
Drama on the road.
Yes, a concert.
I think you should have like girls there because drama there.
Yes, there's a lot of
There's a lot of girls there. And what genre was yours?
It was drama and social commentary.
Oh wow. Charlie guys, so tomorrow we are going to the National Theatre to see exactly what their genre is about and how easy, I mean we are saying it was difficult, but then the works will tell how easy or difficult it was filming in 48 hours. We'll bring some other guests, some other participants as well, but let's see you. It's a free event. You don't have to pay anything. Just get your shadow where you can come for what I'm wearing, crap. I don't mind borrowing it out to you. And then let's meet at the National Theatre tomorrow at 7 p.m. And then let's get to see the movies and also interact with them. And then if you're interested, you can even register for next year's edition of the 48-hour movie project. Let's go for a quick commercial break, and then we'll get to bring the other participants also in the studio and ask them about the experience. I'll be right back. And still watching the Late Night Celebrity Show. I still have some participants of the 48-hour movie project here with me, and I have two gallant young men who are also vying to actually, know their fate on tomorrow. Actually, at the national theatre, I have one bearded guy like Metusela, and he is in the person of Nana Ajiman. Nana Kwame Ajiman, right? So that's Nana Kwame Ajiman, and then I have Enoch Soa. Enoch Soa. So I have Enoch Soa and Nana Kwame Ajiman here as also participants of the 48-hour movie project. So I mean, boys, hey, sorry, man. How was it?
You go first. From my team, it wasn't easy at all. It wasn't easy from start to finish to the submitting. You have to try to submit it online, and it wasn't working. So you have to move from where we are.
Ghana Internet.
Oh. You have to move from where we are to move and pick where you have to do
you have to pay.
the pickup point. So we went there, and it was hectic. We were like, Charlie, let's give up.
Oh, we're almost giving up because
we didn't meet the time. We didn't meet the time.
Okay.
And secondly, the network wasn't working. So we were just online and we were just at the place. So we nearly gave up.
Wow.
We nearly gave up.
Wow. Enoch, how was it? You also gave up?
No. Actually, for my team, I think we had fun.
Wow.
Because everybody in my team is like an ant. On the day we picked up the genres and then the
from the
Kickstarter. We didn't sleep. We stayed up all night writing the scripts, and early Saturday morning we started shooting. We couldn't finish. As a matter of fact, we needed a role that we wanted Adra Smart to play. So on Saturday morning we tried looking for her on social media everywhere. We couldn't find her. So it was the close of Saturday that somebody gave us her number. We spoke to her and she said she'll be on set the next morning. Wow. And she was on set the next morning. So, I mean, from start to finish, we were just having fun. I mean, everybody in my team, like, the majority are photographers. And, I mean, our actors are good. Like, they're damn good. So, we were able to finish around 2:30 in the afternoon on Sunday. And then we all went back to our bat cave. We got home around 4:30. So we had 2 hours to finish editing, and we were editing like we were typing because we had to be that fast. We wanted to start uploading our film latest 7 p.m., but we started uploading around 7:20. So 7:30, everybody was just hot. Like around 7:20, everybody was just walking up and down like, Charlie, you sure say this thing goes source? You sure say this thing goes source? So I mean, so then I hit brought Kingsely up, and I was like, we are uploading, we are experiencing challenges because I think the first upload we didn't go through. So we had to cancel that, connect to a different internet service provider, and start uploading again. So when we called him, he was like, oh, as long as you've started uploading, we don't have a problem. Everybody
and a party after party.
We're popping champagne, people were jumping around.
Wow.
So yeah, it was for my team.
It was
and
fun.
I, it was fun.
So I mean, tomorrow, what are the expectations?
Oh, tomorrow we are looking at sweeping all the awards. So yeah, I mean, Team Jata, we came hungry. Like we were hungry when we came. So I mean, like Charlie,
it's good to sweep and give it to us. They will sweep it. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you'll be the collector. So you just collect it and then I say, wow. Tomorrow 7 p.m. right? What genre did you work on?
We worked on suspense thriller.
Suspense thriller.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I just smart inside there. 7 p.m. National Theatre. And what did you work on?
Drama and musical.
Drama and musical. So people sang.
Oh, for sure.
Was it palm wine or?
Let's wait.
Abroche?
Let's wait and see.
Any style in there.
Okay, we be the star.
Wow. So let's look at what you learned. I mean, you're all movie makers, but then I'm not sure you've had that opportunity or that working within this short period of time.
Yeah.
What is that one thing that you?
So as a matter of fact, I think everybody in my team, we pushed ourselves over our limits because I mean, to make a movie in 48 hours from there onset, like when you think about it, you think, oh,
it doesn't make sense.
I will. So when we took the challenge and we started shooting, that's when everybody realized, oh, so I could do this. I could actually do
okay,
this.
go to
You
this
know,
limit.
because we've been shooting short films and sometimes it takes us weeks and months. I mean, everybody's doing what they want, but when the 48 challenge was thrown at us, everybody in my team knows right now that we can achieve anything within the shortest possible time.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think basically that's what we learned as a team.
Okay. First up, with ours, the whole team is known for theater and drama. Like basically, that's what we are known for. So for us to, this is our first film outside. Acting in front of a camera.
Okay.
So it was kind of a new challenge to us, and we have to do this between 48 hours. And it wasn't easy from the start. That's started from the story, turn to script, cast,
And then casting.
get equipment. You know, one funny thing, we had a guy who was supposed to take control over the equipment, but on the D-Day he wasn't well, and he wasn't in Accra, he was in Kumasi. So it was tough.
I think do you have BTS?
BTS, we don't have time for BTS because our mind make hot at that moment. So we just have to work with what we have, call a couple of guys, and they just show up, and it was a blessing. I think for hours, I think it's just by the grace of God.
By the grace of, we had gracious camps, so I'm sure you took the grace. Right, so people, tomorrow, these are also part of the participants. We have just one last to go. Going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, you'll also be here, and then we wrap it all up, and then we'll see you tomorrow at the National Theatre. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, so still on the 48-hour project, and I have the last participant here in the person of George Annan, just taking his experience as well and his expectation tomorrow, which is the final event at the National Theatre. So, Mr. George, how was it producing a movie in 48 hours?
It was hot. We've been producing for quite long now, so we thought it's gonna be easy. Yeah, because this is what we do all the time. But when you have deadline and you want to do professional stuff, it's difficult. Yeah, because you have to make sure you put everything in place.
So it was your first time having a short deadline like this?
Not really, because sometimes we do stuff for TV, and when TV want to show 12 o'clock, you have to make sure. But this one, you had to put things together, write, brainstorm, pre-production, go to production, finish, and then my side it was difficult because I was doing so many things. I was doing so many things. I had to come up with a story, and then I had a guy who was supporting to write and all of it. So when we get a tick off, we had to just meet somewhere at the National Theatre and brainstorm. So from there it's like run. We got up in the morning trying to put stuff together, talking to location and all that, like talking to people to prepare location for us. And then we got down and everything was like a pro. So we finished shooting we wrap up around 12 a.m. Yeah, I got home like 2. So I have to load everything on the computer. I have to do the editing myself.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was tough.
Wow.
Yeah, but.
So what are the expectations tomorrow?
Well, what I know is we deliver on time. We are the only team that I think we're the first team to submit, upload online, and then deliver. Taking the footage to the moving pic to hand.
Wow.
Yeah. So if like what I know about the team is like the program is, if you don't come within the time, you don't deliver within the time, you go to National Theatre, but you are not part of the competition.
Not part of it.
Yeah. So
so it's not part of the rules.
Yes.
So you know that rules go beat some people.
You know what I mean? So what I know is like we kind of the winner.
Yeah. So all you need is for your work to be that good, and that's it. Wow, I like that one.
That's it.
Okay, so tomorrow is at the National Theatre, right? And congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And then we hope that you win. And you go to Washington. I'll go with you. I'll be in your bag.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Kingsely, before we wrap up, I have a message here Someone is asking what happens if you don't meet the timeline.
Exactly. That's what he just said. So if you don't meet the timeline, you can participate. All right, it's open to everyone. We want people to be creative, produce what they want to produce. But at the end of the day, if you don't meet the deadline, what happens is your film will be premiered. All right, we will screen it. All right, but you will not be eligible for awards.
Okay, so you will not be even judged.
You will not be judged. Exactly.
Okay.
So the for the judges, what we are sending to them are the
films that
met the deadline.
Okay. All right.
But your film will only be up for audience award.
Okay,
if you don't meet the
not for
deadline, but not for the main award.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right, this one's here, Romanus Akosia Jifa here, enjoying the show as always. 48-hour film project, hashtag Team Jata, hashtag Raw. Is that your team?
No,
Your team is
Blacknet.
Blacknet.
Yeah.
What genre did you write about?
Action and
Hey.
yeah, action.
Action adventure.
Adventure, yeah, the
Action
action adventure,
adventure.
yeah.
So you have
no,
some.
we the second one was music.
Oh,
Yeah,
so they had the option to choose two genres.
Okay.
Group A genre. The Group A genres are the classicals we know, action, drama, and then comedy. And then the second group is more of the stylized ones.
Oh. Okay.
So that's why the other group said road movie.
Oh,
Road
okay.
movie is more of like a stylized. So
okay.
they chose action, adventure, and then musical. And you have the opportunity to choose one or blend
the two.
both.
So you have Rambo in there. Da-da-da.
Yeah, I brought one, but because
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, finally, Mr. Kingsely,
Yeah.
we are wrapping up your final message and then we will
Final
wrap up.
message. I mean, I would like to thank the filmmakers, for taking up this challenge. It's not easy. A lot of people said this is not possible to make a film in 48 hours. It's not possible. Some are saying short film, 4 to 7 minutes film cannot go to Cannes. 2019 or so, the film that made the most wave in Cannes was 2 minutes long. In the Cannes Short Film Festival. They've done really well. I haven't seen the films yet.
So you are watching it tomorrow?
Yes, we are watching. We are all watching it tomorrow. But the feedback I'm getting from the judges is that they did really well. Again, I want to thank National Theatre for giving us the space to put up this show. They are also rallying behind us. The support. Superfarm, they are with us. Foster Romanus. But he's part of us. He's behind the team.
Thank you very much.
This
so
agenda.
Tomorrow will be.
Let me finish.
Yeah. My time also.
So I'm not saying anything.
Finally, please.
Yes, I want to say thank you to Kingsely and then 48 because this is opportunity for Ghana. We want to do professional production here. I have some investors who are ready to bring in $1 million to do a project.
Wow.
But I was thinking we don't have the team here. But what happened with this 48? I have this confidence that we have the team in Ghana.
Let
we
them
can
bring
do
it. Me, I'm a filmmaker.
Yeah. So
$1 million. $1 million.
No, I mean $1 million project.
Yeah.
So it's not one.
It
might be 50. It might be like international standard movie. That's
I'm a
what I'm saying.
filmmaker. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see you tomorrow at the National Theatre. My name is Foster Romanus. Have a good night. Enjoy your Friday.
Tomorrow, Clement is our MC.
So, Clemento Shores will be there as the master of ceremony. So, it's going to be all humor and fun. See, it is with a touch of red. A touch of red. That's the dress code tomorrow. Thank you very much. Thank you, director, for giving me some small time.